Hey guys, what's up? Hope you're having a great day. So recently, actually yesterday, we reached 1,000 subscribers, and that's a huge milestone. I'm so thankful for all of you. You've been really supportive of my videos, and about 2 days ago or 2 videos ago, I actually made a top 3 SMGs video, and I asked you to vote what class would you like to see the most, what weapon class setup would you like to see, and everyone pretty much voted for the AK-74U. So today I figured I'd make a video showing you the best AK-74U class setup and attachments. Now I can solidly say that I do believe these are the absolute best attachments for this weapon. I've tried almost all the attachments for it in different combinations, and I say this is the absolute best. I've talked to a lot of other pro players too, and this is pretty much what they use. So before we hop into the video, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe because I have tons more of these videos coming soon. Also, if you enjoyed the video, remember to drop a like because it really helps the channel, and let's just get started. Alright, so first off, I'm just going to go over the attachments for this weapon, and for my first attachment I run red dot sight, and now this is just all your choice. You can either run the iron sight or the red dot sight. Now I gotta say that the red dot sight, I like it a lot more, but the iron sight is also really good, so just play around with them and figure out which one you like the best. So on my second attachment, I actually run Quickdraw. I did not used to run this on this class, but then I played it because I used to run long barrel, but I went into a private match with some friends of mine and we tested it out, and it seemed like long barrel doesn't really affect anything at all. Maybe it just makes your aim steadier at a longer range, but I think that's kind of what foregrip does. But we tested it, and this thing kills in around 4 to 5 shots at pretty much any long distance gunfight. It doesn't matter if you have long barrel on or not. So we tested that out and it gave us a free spot, so I decided to put Quickdraw on, and I say it was a really good decision because when you're on a one-on-one gunfight, especially at close quarters, if you're able to zoom in, because they completely nerfed hipfire in this game. Hipfire is pretty much not a thing unless you're like a foot away from them. So since they did that, zooming in is so important now, and I'd say Quickdraw is a really good attachment to have on pretty much every single SMG. Now moving on to my third attachment, I have foregrip because this gun is already pretty accurate at medium and long ranges, and it just makes it into even more of a beast. This thing can just shred. It can even outgun some ARs at medium range. It's pretty crazy. You can win almost any gunfight with this weapon if you're accurate enough. Now for the last attachment I have on this weapon, this is also personal preference. I run extended mag. If you like fast mag better, then you could probably run it, but in my opinion I would recommend to use extended mag. It's just going to let you kill more enemies without needing to reload. Now onto my secondary. This is all personal preference too. I'm running the MW11. You could also run the J358 on this. It just, whatever pistol you like better, that's pretty much what you should be running. And same with the attachments on it. It's not really that important. The only time you're going to be using it is if you run out of ammo and someone's low, then you're just going to whip it out real fast, shoot a bullet or two and kill them, and then switch back to your primary and reload. So it's really not that important. Alright, so onto the specialist. If you watch my videos before, you know that I always use the scythe. I believe it's the strongest specialist at the moment. So if you're pub stomping, 100% would recommend to use that. Now for my lethal, I use the normal grenade. I always use the normal grenade, but you could use sticky grenades if maybe you're more comfortable with that, but I just like grenades better in general. So for my tactical, I either run the smoke or trophy system, depends what map I'm playing, depends what kind of play style I'm gonna play. So whatever your personal preference is, maybe if you're pub stomping, then you could probably just use a flashbang or something like that. But for competitive, smokes and trophies are pretty much the most used tacticals. So now onto my 3 perks. I pretty much run the same perks on every competitive class that I have. I run agile because it allows you to zoom in quicker after you sprint by 85%, and that's a huge margin. You're 100% going to notice it if you do not have it, and I would recommend, even if you're pub stomping, always use this. Pretty much always use this. So onto my second perk, I actually run hardened, and if you're pub stomping, maybe going for high kill games or trying to get a nuclear or something, then try to use vulture because that way you won't run out of ammo in your weapon. But if you're not, you're playing competitively, maybe scrimming or something like that, then definitely use Toughness because it reduces your flinch by 60%. If you're in a one-on-one gunfight and your gun's shooting up everywhere every time you get hit, you're probably going to miss some more shots and lose that fight. So it's really good for one-on-ones, especially good for search and destroy and maybe hardpoint. So moving on to my third perk, I actually run dead silence because, like I said earlier in this video, I'm playing people who sound whore, people who are really sweaty, and sound in this game is so loud. You can hear footsteps pretty much across the map, so this is crucial, especially if you're playing tryhards. But maybe if you're pub stomping, you could try to put hardline on so you can get your score streaks faster and get more kills. Anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.